Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Factorio. At the end of the last episode, I said the next one would be a long one. Well, that's because I expected my next recording opportunity to be on a different day than this. So this is going to be probably, at best, a 2-hour episode. But we will make progress regardless. Alright, yesterday... Well, it was yesterday, but last time we made red and green science. Now we need to make blue. Actually, no, now we need to make military. And we want half a belt on blue belts. Using assembler 3s with productivities when we can have them. And 12 beacons per machine. Alright, I'm going to need to step over this direction. And instruct the bots to get rid of the trees. While they work on that, we're going to come up here and begin preparing the science area to receive our next batch of science. Red science is starting to back up. Alright. And I also need to get some trees out of the way up here too, so. Okay. Next belt. Here will be a splitter. Yeah, this is probably how I should have done the first one. And then we will put a requester chest right here. Unload. And you are requesting military science. Just if we have any in the network. Oh, that's funny. It reads how fast I'm running and opens the door for me. Alright. Now I'm just going to go ahead and run this. Alright. I'll likely have to... Well, I'll be building that later, but... Come on, come up here and pick up the bot that you have abandoned. Alright. Basically, the roboports are separating one section from another. So the first thing we're going to need here in the next area is bullets. And bullets, we're going to need one factory making bullets, which we can do. Let's grab this one. And you are going to be making bullets. And we cannot put productivities in bullets, so oh well. And to make bullets, we need iron plate and nothing but iron plate. I think I'm going to run it on this outside line. Let's see, what do AP bullets? Okay. Now we're gonna run at the center. Ah, I can't make that. Alright, this one here is going to be a little bit of an uglier than the previous ones. Because it's going to have to actually step up some to give me room to route in other materials. Actually, we can just loop around the other way. So we're going to need 3 factories. Making AP bullets. Ooh, I could do this. That'll work. All right. This is going to require... Majority is copper, so we're going to run in bullets and steel here. All right. Steel comes from all the way down here. Alright, now we need copper over here on this side. And we're out underground. That's great. Okay. Oh, and I'm outside the radius. That's why we're not getting more. All right, let's grab... run straight up. Yeah, we were off the road. Must have bumped into something. There. All right. We're back under the umbrella. Of course, that also means we have more trees to remove. Can't quite tell where the edge of the radius is, so... pretty close to here. A 1,000 construction bots coming in to rip a forest down. But okay, so we have our AP bullets. Good. Now we need... wow. We're going to need 7 grenade... or actually 8 grenade producers. All right, grenades. For grenades, we just need coal and iron. And then for coal. That power pole needs to move. All right, that ought to get me. Oh. All right, and now we need wall producers. Apparently, we only need one. And you only need stone bricks. Which are right here. Something is still not flowing. Oh wait, now it is. Wait, what happened to my... There should be undergrounds here. Alright, who broke over here and why? You're all fine. That one's fine. Something somewhere had to have broken because I copied that. Unless I added the belt back myself and then just didn't put the undergrounds on it, which I guess is something I very well could have done. Alright, let's throw some roboports over here. Now, we need to remove more trees. We're going to need 11 military science producers. Which I'm not even sure where I'm going to put them. Could put them right here. And then just cross the... I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put them in line with this set of roboports here. All right. Copy. You. Just go right. Let's come up a little bit there. All right, we're gonna need 11 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right, military science requires bullets, grenades, and walls. So we're gonna put the bullets and the grenades on one path and the walls on the last. Bullets. And grenades. Now walls. I was going to try to loop this through. If I go right here, I can go all the way to here. And we can go straight across. Okay. And we'll put a new power pole in a different location for that. Okay. All right. And walls are coming in. And the only things that we can put productivity chips in are these. And let me go get some productivity chips. In fact, I probably need to just tell the bots, bring me a stack of productivity 3s. Because they are in a supply chest, after all. It's not very far away, but this way they'll just bring it to me while I'm building other stuff and I don't have to keep running back over here. And military science. Now we need to follow the belt and make sure that it is full. And green science is starting to back up. And we're good. So now time to run blue back. I just realized something. Need to go ahead and get my science, or my space science being fed in, just because there's no reason not to. And I just realized I'm being stupid. I should follow the belts, because then I'm going to go ahead and get them filled in and don't have to fill them in later. Actually, we can go ahead and get all sciences in, now that I think about it. We can copy this, basically. And just instead of military science, you're going to do purple science. 2000. You're going to do yellow science. 2000. And then this is going to do Space science on both sides. Wait. Why are you bringing military science? Because this thing existed as a military science producer for a very short amount of time. Okay. Stand here. Hold F. No. Stand here. Hold F. Eventually, military science is going to stop coming out of this. Yeah, we're picking up yellow now, but until we start picking up purple, we haven't gotten rid of the military science. Or at least until we stop picking up military science, because I do see no more military science is being loaded on that belt. Odd that we have no purple science in the network. Alright. Deplete that while you're working on it. Both those. Let the LDS produce. Alright. There we go. Now we can head back and start building blue. I feel like I need to put some radars down. Because I do not want to run into more biter nests, which I'm sure are there. Alright, so now we need blue science at the same ratios. Oh good, we can actually use productivity modules on this batch. Actually, let me switch back to green for a second. Was there something else on green that could use them that I wasn't aware of? No. No, okay. Blue. Alright, so we need... I'm just going to go ahead and start right here with the blue science producers. And then we will feed the materials from the other stuff that we make. Mostly because we're already making one of the materials we need for this. And this is going to be the biggest chunk we need, so... Actually, just in case I need it, I'm going to put 2 rows. There, 2 rows. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. All blue science producers. I have trees to get rid of. I see. Alright. Blue requires red circuits, engine units, and sulfur. So I'm going to go ahead and bring the red circuits up. Out of undergrounds again. I imagine the bots are bringing me some now. But how often I run out of those? Maybe I need to increase those to 100. What does sulfur take? Water and petroleum gas. All right. So now we need engines. So we're going to need 15 engine producers. All right, I'm going to redesign the engine producers a little bit to feed down. So let's copy this. I don't need either of those. All right, this time. And you are going to make engines, which can also have productivity modules. Oh, I have productivity modules now. Can I put them in the rest of these, or have they already done it? No, they have not, because they weren't actually flagged to take them. Alright, trees. Trees are in the way again. Here. Grab all trees in the radius. What? No, 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 no. Put all that back. I apparently did not grab my tree remover. Alright, but for this, we're going to need 15 engine producers. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Don't need these. I thought I removed them, so I'm not sure why they're back, but... Alright, so we're going to have that, that. So for these, we are going to need steel, iron gear wheels, and pipe. All right, I'm going to run steel up the center. Let's see, where's that line we used for steel anywhere? misplaced it. All right, now I need not much. One producer of each. Since they both just take iron, I'm going to set up another special setup here. This one up here doesn't even have an output over on this side. We want to do that though, so we end up with both sides. Now over here, then we're going to have that. There. All right, and you are making gears. You are making pipes. Interesting how you can put productivities in gears, but you cannot in pipes. I also like how we're not producing hard enough yet to have actually started depleting this iron line. Because we've got more iron lines to plug into, and we just haven't needed them yet. But I guess that makes sense, because the only thing science is doing right now is backing up. Because until I get purple science producing, nothing's happening. Also, I guess the bots do have a long way to travel to bring me stuff. Also, I need to come up here and add speed modules to this at some point. But, I mean, we're still, 3,200 speed modules short. So, they could probably wait. Actually, no. That is what we have to do. I did not want to do this, but we're going to have to add another blue line to this. Because we just do not have enough blue chips. How are we going to do another blue line? I guess we're going to have to go above and then just route it through this. All right, so we need greens here, reds here, and output will be here. This is going to eat up a lot of other grounds. Not that many. Just, you know, half of the ones I'm carrying, which isn't really all that many. All right, and then I need to get sulfuric acid in here. All right, more blues producing. And if need be, we could do it again here. Okay, so we have a blue line for modules, and then we have a blue line for speeds and a blue line for productivity, which we could do if we need it. I don't know if we will need it, but we could do it if we did. And blue chips are coming. Of course, this thing isn't producing at full speed because, of course, these do not have all of their modules. But more blues is more blues. Oh. Alright, now engine should start producing. And now we just need sulfur. And for sulfur, apparently we need 5 producers. And those are going to have to be in chemical plants. With the space we have right here, it makes me wonder if I actually have sulfur on a line back here I just didn't use. We do have it, but it's being used directly to produce sulfuric acid. I could cheat. Let's run a belt. That's going to be on the outside, so that. And then we're going to put a... Let's see, am I tanking the sulfuric acid, or is it just running straight out? I am tanking it. Okay, good. So we put a stack inserter here. And connect it to that. And it is enabled only when sulfuric acid is greater than, say, 10,000. Right, go up here. Put one of these on each. Okay. And now I just need to find... Yeah, run down here next to plastic. Or the original plastic line, I should say. All right, make sure that sulfur is making it through that. Okay. Yeah, we're doing fine. That's more than enough. It's only producing maybe half a belt, but I don't think we're going to need more than half a belt. All right, and let's see, the sulfur needs to go here. Yeah. course, now Blue Science should be producing, although it will not be producing at full speed because we still need a lot of speed modules to make all this work. Let's just say over the last hour, we've produced not very many. We produced 220 speed 3s. We currently need 3,200 of those. So that means it would take us 10 hours to produce all the ones we need. Which is, of course, not enough. But actually, that tells me I really need to get blue production faster. So that means we come over here, we slap a steel chest right there, disable, and we'll come back once we get through building purple science, grab those and dump them directly into blue. Well, I say that, and blues are now backing up. Because I have some belts running the wrong direction. Never mind. Passive provider. Alright, I'm not making provider chests, it seems. I've been putting off upgrading the mall. But we need to do it. Ooh, we're using a lot more power now, though. Almost all of it's coming from solar, though, which is nice. So I want to come out here and see what nuclear looks like. I'd say nuclear's doing all right. Alright, we need another mall stamp down. Right, first thing I've got to do, though, is I've got to figure out how I'm going to route these pipes. I think I'm going to rip these out, swap them around, and bring them in from the side. Now, I knew it was going to happen the moment I started running in that direction. So it's not really bad luck, it's just I was stupid. I'm over here. Ah! Now I can stamp down another cell. Okay, I'm actually going to need to make a few of these. So turn off my bots. 5, 5. Okay, provider, 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 Wester, 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 Wester. I must be making steel chests somewhere for there to be exactly 50 in the network. I'm not seeing them though. Now, here we're going to make 4 stacks of them. Also, I'm tired of seeing comparators, or the requests for constant comparators. I don't actually need constant comparators anywhere, but they're in a lot of blueprints. So, we're just going to make a stack of them here. Alright, now up here, you are going to make active provider chests. Go. And you're going to make 2 stacks of them. You are going to make passive providers. And you're going to make 4 stacks of them because we actually use those. You're going to make storage chests. You're going to make 4 stacks of those because we actually use those. You are going to make buffer chests. Only going to make 1 stack of those because we almost never use them. And you're going to make requester chests. And you're going to make 4 stacks of those because we use those. Alright, is there anything I need that I'm not making that I could remember? I don't think so. I don't know why it still says it's requesting chips, because it can't actually use them, but... There, we're now making that. That's something I'm going to tell it to make. Just because I don't want to have to manually make it when I need it. You're making red wire. You're going to make 2 stacks of it. You're going to make green wire. You're going to make 2 stacks of it. I'm making lights in here somewhere, aren't I? Even though I don't use them in my blueprints, lots of blueprints do use them. I don't see them, so let's put them over here. And yeah, 4 stacks is fine. Alright. 2 stacks of arithmetic combinators. Cider combinators. 2 stacks. Yeah, I think we're probably good. I did put a little micro factory down somewhere just making labs, but we'll put a proper lab system here in here. We're gonna make a full row of them. Am I ever gonna need that many labs? No. But labs take circuits, so. Alright, we've got 5 more slots to do stuff with whenever we need it, so. We can now get back to work. Actually, I need to run up here because we gotta run the line for purple. Turn my bots back on. Purple. Regroup our bots. And I'm gonna grab this entire run of roboports. And now we have roboports down. We can tear down more trees. Oh. We missed some worms. Tear down trees. Many, many trees. How many long? We have 117,000 wood in the network. Lovely. All right, how are things looking over here now? I do think I actually need to go over there and put the chest in place so that they stop autofilling random speed modules so that I can get blue chips running faster. All right, to make purple. I don't think purple's going to be all that bad. Although I could be wrong because it requires productivity modules. But let's grab... grab this with the side hole. Alright, you are going to make purple science. And we need... actually, that first one's the only one that needs that side power pole. We're going to need 15 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. Also, starting to see some biters in the distance. Don't like that. Let's set a radar up here. And one at the bottom. I mean, after purple, all we have to do is build yellow, so it's entirely possible we're not even going to have to deal with these biters, but you never know. Alright, so we need 4 producers making electric furnaces. So let's grab this engine maker here, because it has a down feed output. And we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4. And you are making electric furnaces, which require and 10 steel, 10 bricks, and 5 circuits. Steel. And then bricks are up here. Although I think that might have been the right spot there. Yep. And I'm out of undergrounds again. All right, this requires that. All right, then we're going to need 10 producers making productivity modules. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And you're going to be making productivity 1s. Uh-oh, no. No, 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 no. productivity just require greens and reds. Oh, I'm outside the network again. One thing I very much hope is in space age is longer range roboports. Ooh, low power. Oh, it's nighttime. So we're burning through accumulators. All right, let's watch. Do we make it through the night on an accumulator charge? We should. But it's burning through a lot of power. We might have to build another cell of nuclear, in other words. I really hope we don't have to do that. Maybe just build more solar so we have more accumulators. Or an even bigger, just straight up accumulator block. Solar's coming back on. Okay, so we burned through half of our accumulator charge in the night. All right, let me see here. I want you to place another one of these right there. But I'm going to run over there right now, and we're going to remove the solar panels from it and just replace everything with accumulators. And I think that will result in a big enough accumulator block that we might not have to worry about this for a while. Because remember, right now, the base is not producing at full speed. So, the power usage is going to go up once we complete purple and yellow science. I was just thinking, I wonder if they're going to have this thing already built before I get here, but it looks like no, they're not. All right, you, I want to remove solar panels. That. just from this cell. Okay. We'll get that accumulator block down, and then I think we'll be good. There. Yeah, it's fine. They'll get through them. They'll get through them all. Yeah, it'll be fine. All right, let's see how many speed modules we have. As I said, this episode was going to be about 2 hours, and I'm at about 2 hours, and I've got some work I need to go do, so we need to get ourselves to a stopping place. And supercharging blue production would be a good place to stop. I just remembered I have gears on the belts. I could be using those instead of using separate gear producers. No, I'll have to remember that. All right. faster blues. All right, the rest of the speeds can go back in here. Of course, there's not many, but now we can turn passive provider back on, and they can get back to work doing that. I just want to see what's our last hour of speed. We're up to 268. We've increased by about 20%. So that's better. Of course, apparently we had a spike right there. But you can see we have improved. I think we'll see every time we see one of these spikes, that's when some blue chips came in from the secondary producer. Actually, that's what the big spike is. That was when we had that backup of blue chips because we didn't have a belt running through, and we fixed that. So we had a big jump. So that second producer running in slow mode increased us from about, I guess 4.2 to about 5. Which, I'll take that. That is an improvement. What is that blue line? Copper cable. Producing 33,000 copper cable per minute, or per hour, I guess. It might be 35k copper cable per second. Yeah, per minute. Okay, that's what it is. Per minute. I imagine nothing ever comes close to unseating that. Of course, we're also consuming basically every piece of copper cable we make. So, yeah. But that is where I'm going to have to call it, guys. And I do still plan for the next episode to be a long one. So, let's hope that maybe, just maybe, we might be able to finish in the next episode. Of course, that's going to require producing twice as many green chips as we've produced for the entirety of the run so far. But maybe? Maybe? Unlikely. But we will see. So, until next time, guys, I want to thank y'all for joining me. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I'll see y'all next time. Have a good day.